Well, good evening, and it's that time of night, and it's the end of day one with no HRT for me. I think I did pretty good. A little chatty today. You guys been seeing a lot of me today. That's cool. Had Joseph. He's one of our kids out here. He's kind of like I guess I'm his mentor or whatever the heck it is. Hopefully, I'm doing a very, very good job as a transgender woman representing us in a very, very honorable way. My wife. Y'all have gotten to meet her. She's a lovely girl. She had a pretty good question, and I thought I'd bring it up tonight. So this is kind of a good way to end the evening. So she was wondering, because I'm going for FFS, that's feminine facial surgery. That means because all the nose and what have you that's happening in here from past injuries or birth or who knows. I have a crooked nose. Now you can see, all right? I kind of have to. Anyways, long story short, she wanted to know if there's anybody else out there that has had, like, you've had feminization of your nose area, whether it's deviated septum or what, reduction of nose. Mine's, it's a good sized nose. I've had it. Anyways, as a dream, it's kind of a dream come true. Anyways, what she wants to know. Have you had regrets? Or do you appreciate having it? Either way, it's just some questions. Or if you haven't had it done, it's something to think about. Maybe some other individuals might have other issues to go on. We all know what, that could lead up to. I am pre-op, I'm going in for reconstruction surgery for, my genitalia area to match into who I am. So that would probably be a very good question to even ask there, too. Personally, myself, I have no regrets. I cried tonight because I have a good-sized picture of sort of what I looked like when I was a youngster. And I was in the military. That's about as far as I want to go. Okay, and I love that kid. He's beautiful. He's scrumptious. Okay, that's just my own opinion. That's me, but he's scrumptious. Okay, so what you see now with this face, this is kind of where I'm at. It won't be here anymore. I have, tomorrow will be 9 days. So I have some fear, because it's ouch. Come on. Any surgery, I don't care. It hurts, but I'm looking forward to it. That's just my opinion. That's why I'm doing it. Um, there's sinus problems and stuff. We can all find the best or the worst of excuses or not to do or what have you. It doesn't matter. I'm doing it. I have support of my wife, and that's all I need. And she, having that kind of a question, I think that's what's going to keep me and possibly others out there finding a solution to acceptance as a human being, but also acceptance for who we are, without any questions. One of the things I have, and not trying to sidetrack, but one of the things I have thought about, and it's something to also think of for food for thought, and I'm not trying to start anything up here. It's just something that could be talked about reasonably and done from the heart. And it's both sides of the spectrum. People are coming out of the closet, like, I guess what, I lived in a closet, I never knew, but anyways, coming out of the closet, and I'm living in their world, a homophobic world, and having them to understand and accept who I am, and then someone does radical things, and anyways, long story short, a lot of those, like in Washington State, it's a lot of gay rights have happened, what have you. Cool, it supports me, and it's it's my world. It's who I am now. But the part that I looked at is all those people out there that were homophobic. Now they're in the closet with their the feelings that they may have, kind of like when we were trying to keep ourselves alive. Now they're in to try to keep themselves alive, because if they don't, they get into trouble. That's not what this is about, folks. It's about acceptance. It's not about trying to have tolerance and then someone has rage and then they go off. We need some solutions. It's very simple questions that are very complicated to answer. I think what we need to do is find something that they're not doing in, like, I'm sorry, I'm prior military in my thinking, North and South Korea, détente. You know what? They're people. How about, it doesn't matter who wins, loses, or what at this point in time. It's like you have people on both sides. Come on. It's like the Hatfields and the McCoys or the Civil War or what have you. Eventually you have to say, hey, enough's enough. I'm not trying to make solutions. That's something that takes a lot of people, but at least I'm just trying to raise a question. My wife asked a question. It kind of brought up some other stuff. Hopefully you have some beautiful questions of your own. Until later, I'm going to go ahead and end the evening. I apologize for taking your time, but thank you very much for taking time out of your pleasant day to end it with me. In the meantime, Connie, hey, Connie, oh yeah, Connie, you have how many days now smoke-free?
11.
11 days smoke-free for Connie. And that's a girl that's supporting me, and hopefully she's there for you guys too. We'll talk about that later. Until later, peace from Connie and Mia Tanya. Love you all.